Let's talk about reporting. We like reporting. When we analyze our reports, it tells us where our leads are coming from, where our customers are coming from. And this empowers you to be able to know where you want to spend your money, whether it be Google ads, Facebook ads, looking at your source report, your attribution, and you can also check on your call reporting. If you've got teams, your agency reporting, and then also appointment reporting. And this is what the dashboard looks like right here. All you got to do is click on reporting. We're going to be covering Google ad reporting, Facebook ad reporting. We're going to go over attribution reporting. We're going to go over conversion and source reports. We're also going to talk about call reporting, agency reporting for your teams, and your appointment reporting. So let's get started going through each of these reports.
If you've been running Google ads, you know the importance of being able to track your ads. Of course, Google ads and reporting can be a little bit complex, but inside your software, we've made it really easy to review your Google ads. When you first jump into reporting, it falls on Google Ads. Remember, you want to make sure that you do have your Google Ads account set up in settings and integrations. Right here in the Google Ads, you'll be able to see the impressions, the clicks, and the conversions. What you'll want to do is over here be able to select the date that you're looking for. So is it this week, this last week, the last 7 days, this month, last month, this year, last year? You can set this up however you'd like. I like to do this month, so let's go ahead and check this month to see where we're at on our Google ads. We've got impressions, clicks, and conversions. If you put your mouse over, it's going to explain the number of times the ad was shown is the impressions. The clicks shows the number of times the ad was clicked. And conversions is the number of times the ad achieved the outcome based on the objective setting. In our particular case, it's make a phone call or fill out a form. So we're getting some pretty good progress here. You'll also see what the client spend is, the average cost per click, cost per conversion, which is the total cost value divided by the number of conversion, and then the conversion rate, which is the total conversion divided by the number of ad interactions. We're getting a high conversion rate and a low cost per conversion. These ads look pretty good. Now down here, you can search your campaign or you can see the campaigns that you have running right here. So we've got a performance max, we've got a water heater, we've got a heating and cooling, a plumbing, and a local service ad. This is the Google local service with a Google guarantee that they've got on their account as well. Now, when you check this out, you'll see the status green, meaning it's active. If it was paused, it would show pause. But you'll see we've got all the active campaigns. We can sort it by clicks, costs, revenue, ROI, cost per click, CPC, CTR, sales, CPS, leads, CPL. This is important, cost per lead, impressions, and average revenue. And this is depending on how you're running your Facebook ads. Now, what's really great about this is we can go into reportings and we can select a specific ad to see how it's performing. So I'm going to click on this local service ad. And you'll see right here, it's going to break down the details of what's going on. We've had 78 impressions, 9 clicks. We're not seeing the dollar amount or the average cost per click. This is an LSA, but it does show the ads. And in this particular case, there's no keywords. Let's do your standard typical ad. I'm going to click on the HVAC heating and cooling ad. And you'll see right here, the status shows live. The publisher type, it's a search ad, the date it was started, and if there was an end date here. You can also check it out by objectives. So you can break down your Google report by sales, leads, website traffic, if you're selling products, brand awareness, whatever your objective was in the ad, this is how you would search. In this particular case, I'm going to select web traffic. You'll see we're looking for impressions, clicks, and conversions, total amount spent, average cost per click, cost per conversion, and the conversion rate is really high. When you go down to the bottom, you'll see the actual ad title, how it's performing, and all the details here. You can easily export or select the columns that you want to see in detail here by checking or unchecking anything that's particularly important to you. If you want to select what columns you're viewing, you can select columns and you can check or uncheck anything that's important to you in viewing in your columns view. A great way to break down your Google ads. Very simple, very easy, and very effective. You can see the detailed of the ads, the ad group if there is an ad group, and then also the keywords. So you can export your keywords as well to see which ones are performing. Inside this little column, there's these little arrows. This right here would be highest to lowest. If I wanted to see lowest to highest, I could click this little arrow and you would see the keywords that are not performing well, or I could select the little arrow and see the keywords that are performing very well. Same with impressions. We can go by no impressions or highest impressions. So these little arrows are great ways to narrow down your search and see how your campaign is going. Being able to view your Google ads inside of your software makes it fast and effective to make those decisions that you need to make regarding your Google ads spending, your performance, your keywords, and other objectives to see how well those ads are performing for your business. If you plan on using Google Ads, it's a great way to connect your Google ad and see all of your reporting in one single place inside your software. Facebook ads reporting is also available inside your software. As long as you went to settings and integrations and attached your Facebook ads, you will see how your Facebook ads are performing. If you look here, the last few weeks, let's do this year. This will give us some heavier numbers to look at. And you'll see we had campaigns that were paused that are live. So the whole entire year, we've got different variety of ad campaigns, but let's look at the ones that we were just looking at. We've gotten 15 sales from this one. It shows the dollar amount, how many leads that were brought in. Again, over here, 12, and the amount of leads that were brought in. And if you look right here, if you were to hover over the sales and the leads, this would show you the title of the opportunity, the value, the date won, the date created, and it would give you a list of all the contacts. You could easily import this or again select which columns you would like to view inside your opportunities closed. And if you want to create your own column, just click the columns button and you can decide what you'd like. Maybe if you're dealing with company names, tags, sources, campaigns, UTM content. If I were to click campaign, it would then show the campaign title of what's been effective. These are great because it's going to tell you how much money you are bringing in versus how much money you're spending on your Facebook ads. When you select the leads option, it's going to show you how many leads came in. So right here, we've got sales from 1. Now we want to see the leads. When you click on the leads, it's going to take you to all the contacts that have come in. It will show you their name, email, phone, any tags, and when they were created. Again, you can export and select which columns you'd like to see, but you could see a list of all the leads that have come in from that particular campaign. Using Facebook lead ads, this really allows you to manage those sales, the leads, and all the details of how successful your campaigns are and have been. And this is one of my favorite things when it comes to doing Facebook lead ads is the ability to track the sales and the leads coming into your software system. If you haven't tried a Facebook lead ad yet, I strongly recommend that. Now you can do funnel ads and links and create UTM perimeters and things like that to really track your Facebook lead ads as well and select those in the columns based on the specific ads. And the same thing goes for selecting the ad to see the performance of the ad. You can again click into the actual ad. You'll see it's live, when it started, how many impressions, clicks, spends that the ad has gone. When you click on ad sets, this is going to take you into the details of, again, the sales and the lead details that you saw at the beginning. If you haven't done a Facebook lead ad, I strongly recommend going in and setting one up with your Meta Facebook business account. And don't forget to add Facebook to your integrations so that way your Facebook ad account shows up inside your software. Attribution reporting shows the attribution report, the conversion report, and the source report. These are really important because you want to know the contact's first attribution and last attribution. Did they purchase? Where did they come from? And what was the last thing that they did? The value of the attribution is going to be paid social, organic search, social media, referrals, others, CRM UI, third party. It could come in from anywhere. And the attribution report actually shows you this on the first page. So you can select your date. You can select by first attribution or last attribution. I'm going to click on first attribution so you can see how this works. Revenue that was closed, opportunities that was won, the total leads, and the total sessions. When we come down and look at the revenue generated report, you can see how much revenue was coming in during a specific day, week, or even month. So you can see we were getting a lot here, and then it's slowing down a little bit here. You can also do this by leads. How many leads did you get in? 96 from paid social, 10 from traffic, the CRM UI, organic, social, and other, and it breaks it down by the source. You can also see how many opportunities you have inside of your pipeline, which you can see right here. The pipeline is the sales leads, and down here it shows the sessions of events. Page visited, direct traffic, organic. And when you click on the link, it'll show you the link to where they actually came in. You can see all of these details when you go in and you look at a contacts tab under activity. You'll be able to see the activity of how they came in, and you'll see the first attribution, social media, last attribution was social media. So it shows you where and how they came in. You can again organize your columns by what you're looking for. So if you're doing UTM, medium, or content, if you're just doing URL clicks, when it was created, you can apply column filters as well down here. You'll also be able to add other filters here shortly to be able to filter out your list. You can also export the session of events as well. Attribution reporting is really great because you want to know where people are coming from. If you're spending money on Facebook ads or direct traffic or social media, you want to know where the source is. That allows you as a business owner to market in the right places at the right time because you're able to see what's working and what isn't. Inside of Attribution Report, you also have your conversion report. The conversion report is going to show you the revenue closed, the opportunity closed, the number of contacts, and how many sessions. You can sort that again by the date up here by selecting this week, last week, 7 days, this month, last month. If I were to select this month right here, you could see how much revenue we closed based on these conversion reports. You'll see the revenue closed here. You'll see the opportunity closed. You can also see how many contacts were created, the sessions that were created, and right down here, it actually breaks it down by organic, paid, and you get this really neat little graph when you hover over to see your paid and organic marketing is also paying off. It will show you down at the very bottom how many contacts were created, and as you scroll your mouse over, it's going to get you going through the contacts to show you how many were created. And then how many sessions were created, again, by scrolling over. The other attribution that you care about is the source report. We care about knowing how many conversions we're getting, but we also care about knowing who the referrer was. Again, this allows you to look at your attribution to see where the money's coming from and where you should be spending your time within your business and your advertising efforts. So if you're just doing organic or social media or paid search, you want to know how much you're spending based on your ad spends, but you also want to know, are you getting referrals or people coming in and looking at your business just from Google organic search? You want to know where the sources are coming from. Remember, this again allows you to budget appropriately. If Facebook is sending you all the leads, you better focus on Facebook. If Google search is sending you all the leads, you want to focus on Google search. This allows you to take that time and know exactly where to focus your time on, whether it be social posting or Google search or SEO. This is the report you want. You don't want to be spending your time on platforms that are not bringing the business in. And as a business owner, attribution report and the source report help you know exactly where you want to go to spend your time. It'll also break it down by events, page URLs, and so much more. So you really want to come in and check your attribution report to see what's working, your conversion report to see who's closing based on knowing what your revenue is coming from. And then you want to see your source report to know where you want to spend the time, what's working, and where you should be spending your money or your efforts. When you set up a phone number in phone and settings, whether it's a local number or a toll-free number, and you are using that phone number, call reporting is your friend. When you click on call reporting, you can select by date range, this month, this last week. In this particular case, we only have phone number, so it would be the phone number or the text line, which is the name of the phone number. If you had multiple phone numbers, you would see the numbers here. We labeled this one text line because they do a lot of texting, so that's the phone number. If you select all phone numbers and you just have one phone number, it'll show that one phone number too. You can also filter this report too by specific source and campaigns. This is getting crazy. Qualified leads, sortized call status, it goes on, and you can apply filters as you wish. What I like about looking at the call report is we can look at our incoming and our outgoing. So we have 66.67% missed calls. So within this time frame of this month, the next 7 days, we've only missed 2 calls and we've answered 1 first-time call status. We've had 2 missed first-time calls and 1 answered call. If we were looking at outgoing calls, you'd see that they made 4 outgoing calls. The average call duration was 13 seconds. The total call duration would be 52 seconds. So you can track your incoming and outgoing calls. Call source is great because it's going to show you the number of calls and where they came in from. So if your customers were calling you or you were getting a lot of calls, this is where your top call sources would be. This is one of the great things that I love about the call reporting tool, especially if you are recording your calls. All the calls will show by date and time, the contact name and the contact phone number, the source they came in from, call status, answered, not answered, missed call, missed or answered, duration of the call, and then you can press play to actually hear the call. Is this a first-time caller? No or yes, the device type, and the meeting. The call reporting here is a great way for you to listen to your sales team, listen to yourself, see how the calls are going. Maybe we need some more sales training. Maybe we need to have somebody different answer the phone. Maybe the person is doing such a great job and you just want to double check the recording to see how the customers are responding to your person. Being able to go back and listen to calls is a great learning experience. And you can do this by selecting all calls, only selecting the incoming calls or outgoing calls. So you definitely want to go and set up your phone by clicking settings and phone. Make sure you have your call reporting turned on so you can manage how effectively your business and your sales team is running the calls. You can also see how many missed calls that you're missing and maybe think about doing some type of missed call text back, workflow automation, so that way you can answer those calls or reply to those calls faster. Call reporting, again, is a great way to manage your sales team, to listen in on the calls, see where they're coming from, see what's going in, and see what's going out. When you're working with teams and you've got a sales team or a staff on hand, whether it's 3 people or 25 people, agent reporting is a great report to look out to see who's doing what. When you select the arrow dropdown, it will select the individual staff. Select your date range, and you can even compare results. This is what I love. How many opportunities does everyone have? Who's on the leaderboard? Who has the most won opportunities or who has the most opportunities? You can also see over here in the opportunities, the details. There's 4 open, there's 1. You can see conversions, how's the follow-up going, SMS, how many texts did this individual person on your team send, and how many emails. Why is this important? We know that productivity breeds revenue. So the more productive your team is, whether they're sending an email messaging, the more conversions and the more opportunities they're getting. So we definitely love the agent report to show us the activity of what's going on with our team. Below, you'll see call matrix. This is how many automation calls, how many manual actions they're doing, how many calls are they dialing out, how many incoming calls are they getting, and then this efficiency right down here, total sales value, average sales duration, sales and velocity. Are they up in sales, down in sales? How is the team member doing? Agent reporting is super important because we want to see how our team members are performing. Are they closing deals? Are they converting opportunities into deals? Are they communicating in the system using the SMS and the email? Bringing your team into the system allows you to effectively manage your business and view how things are flowing inside your staff and team, and allows you as the business owner to see where we can improve, what we can increase, what we can do better. We also want to be able to coach and consult our team to help them better perform at their job. So having the agent reporting is a great way to help you encourage your staff and team, getting points, growing the leaderboard, and being more involved in using the software. Having an agent report allows you to really utilize the software. Get the most out of the software you can by getting them in the software, making calls through the software, sending emails and campaigns that's trackable, that you can go and manage per contact, and inside of all of your agent reporting to see how things are going with your business. Do you rely on appointments for your business? If so, appointment reporting is vital to review and look at. You want to see how many people have booked, confirmed, showed, no-showed, or even canceled. This allows you to see how the appointments are flowing. Are they coming in from a channel? Is a specific user or team member booking more appointments versus the website or a URL appointment link? Where is the source coming from? Who's the team member, the user that is booking the most appointments? What are the outcomes? Are you having more confirmed, more canceled, more showed or no showed? This allows you to view how your appointments are working for your business and what users are booking those appointments and what contacts and what individuals are actually showing up for the appointments. You can filter this over here in the top right by all calendars, specific calendars, appointment created dates, from and to specific dates. So it's easy to filter your appointment report to break this down even into more details. When you scroll down a little bit further, you can see the actual calendar. That's the booking calendar, the requested time, the date it was added, the actual contact, who created the calendar, which user, and where the source came in. Was it from a phone? Was it from a person? Did the user book it? Did your website book it? Did your conversations AI book it? Where did they come from? You can export this report, and you can also select which columns you want to see as well. Calendar, requested time, date, contact. Do we want to show their email, phone number, the appointment owner who is supposed to be at the appointment? You'll see the scroll bar right here. You can easily uncheck or check whatever you want to view. And of course, you can always export the report. Appointment reports are great. One of the things I like to tell business owners is if you have a lot of canceled or no-showed appointments, what are you doing to re-invite them to come back in? We get it. All across the world, there are people that do not show up for appointments and they do cancel appointments all the time. But what can you do as a business owner to get them back in? Have them try to reschedule the appointment. This is what appointment reports are great for. Couple of quick tips. If they have a no-show, you might want to have a no-show workflow automation. If they've canceled, you might want to have a re-follow-up to get them to reschedule their appointment. Those kind of automations and workflows help your business. Just remember when you're sending them those reminders, whether they no-showed or they canceled, to provide some type of fun value in your email or your text inside your automation to make them want to come in and schedule that appointment with you. Looking at your appointment report is so important. So be sure to check out the appointment report and start understanding who showed, who didn't show, and who canceled. That's very vital when it comes to running and managing your business, especially when it comes to tracking those appointments. We went over your Google ads reporting, your Facebook ads reporting, your attribution report, your conversion report, your source report, your call reporting, your agency reporting, and your appointment reporting. It's all right inside your dashboard. Just by selecting reporting, you can go in and you can view all of these reporting tools to help you effectively manage your business. Just make sure that you go in and add your integrations, connecting your Google ads and your Facebook ads, and then make sure you've got your phone number set up where you can call record. Make sure that you've got all of your sales teams in for agent reporting and your appointment reporting. Make sure you've got your calendar set up so you can check out your appointment reporting based on those calendars. And that is it for reporting. So use this reporting. Use it to help you grow your business and spend time where you need to be spending time in your business to effectively grow your business. Utilize this reporting and all of the reporting tools. It will help you have a successful, strategic business approach to your ad spends, where people are coming from, how they're calling you and reaching out to you, your sales team, and your appointments. So again, settings, reporting, and we'll see you on the next video.